Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. CSS Nested Border Radius, a comprehensive guide. Nested border radius, sometimes referred to as donut or cutout borders, allow you to create complex and visually interesting shapes by combining multiple border radius values on a single element. It's a powerful technique for achieving effects beyond simple rounded corners. This tutorial will guide you through understanding and implementing nested border radius, covering the concepts, syntax, practical examples, and potential browser compatibility considerations. 1. Understanding the fundamentals, border radius property. Before diving into nested border radius, let's quickly recap the fundamental border radius property. The border radius property in CSS defines the radius of an element's corners, creating rounded corners. It can take 1 to 4 values. *1 value applies the same radius to all 4 corners. *2 values the first value applies to the top left and bottom right corners, and the second value applies to the top right and bottom left corners. *3 values the first value applies to the top left corner, the second value applies to the top right and bottom left corners, and the third value applies to the bottom right corner. *4 values specifies the radius for each corner in the order, top left, top right, and bottom left. You can also use the longhand properties for even finer control. *border top left radius. *border top right radius. *border bottom right radius. *border bottom left radius. Each of these longhand properties can take 1 or 2 values, allowing you to define the horizontal and vertical radius independently. 2. Nested border radius, going beyond simple curves. Nested border radius allows us to create more complex shapes by specifying more than 4 values for the border radius property. The browser interprets these additional values to carve out inner curves within the element's border. Essentially, you're defining a series of increasingly smaller rectangles within the element's original rectangle, and the curves are applied to the corners of these inner rectangles. The syntax becomes more complex, but the principle remains the same. You're still defining radius values for the corners. The values are arranged in a specific order and are used to create the nested curves. 3. Understanding the syntax for nested border radius. The generalized syntax is as follows, using the shorthand border radius property. Key points asterisk. Asterisk the slash separator asterisk the forward slash, is crucial. It separates the horizontal radius values from the vertical radius values. Think of everything before the slash as controlling the curvature along the horizontal axis, and everything after the slash controlling the vertical axis. Asterisk horizontal values asterisk these define the horizontal radii of the corners, in the order, top left, top right, bottom left. Asterisk vertical values asterisk these define the vertical radii of the corners, in the same order as the horizontal values, top left, top right, bottom left. Asterisk matching values asterisk if you provide fewer than 4 values before or after the slash, the browser will repeat or mirror values to fill in the missing ones, following the same rules as standard border radius with fewer than 4 values. Asterisk units asterisk use appropriate units like px, %, m, or rem for your radius values. Percentage values are relative to the width and height of the element. 4. Practical examples and code snippets. Let's break down some practical examples to illustrate how nested border radius works. Example 1, a simple donut shape. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk width and height, define the dimensions of our element. Asterisk background color, a background color to make the shape visible. Asterisk border radius, 50%/25%, this is the heart of the example. Asterisk 50%, applies to all four corners horizontally. A 50% border radius creates a rounded shape. Since the width and height are equal, this effectively forms a circle if only the horizontal radius was specified. Asterisk 25%, applies to all four corners vertically. A 25% border radius vertically, making the vertical curvature smaller than the horizontal one, resulting in an elliptical shape. Asterisk the combination of the horizontal circle and vertical ellipse gives the squashed circle or donut effect. Example 2, more complex curves. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk border radius, 30px 70px 50px 10px/10px 50px 30px 70px. Asterisk horizontal radii asterisk. Asterisk top left, 30px. Asterisk top right, 70px. Asterisk bottom right, 50px. Asterisk bottom left, 10px. Asterisk vertical radii asterisk. Asterisk top left, 10px. Asterisk top right, 50px. Asterisk bottom right, 30px. Asterisk bottom left, 70px. This example creates an asymmetrical shape with distinct curves on each corner. The differing horizontal and vertical radius values contribute to the complexity. Example 3, using percentages. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk border radius, 20% 40%/40% 20%. Asterisk the 20% and 40% values are relative to the width for horizontal radii and to the height for vertical radii. Asterisk this creates a visually interesting shape where the rounding is proportional to the element's dimensions. Example 4, a leaf shape, more advanced. This example uses multiple values and the longhand properties for more intricate control. It's more complex, but demonstrates the power of nested border radius when combined with a good understanding of how the values are applied. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk we use the longhand properties, border top left radius, etc., for granular control. Asterisk each longhand property takes two values, the horizontal radius and the vertical radius. Asterisk the combination of these values creates a shape that resembles a leaf. 5. Common use cases and applications. Nested border radius is valuable for asterisk unique button styles asterisk create buttons with distinctive shapes and character. Asterisk geometric backgrounds asterisk design interesting background patterns using elements with complex border radius values. Asterisk UI elements asterisk develop custom UI components that deviate from standard rectangular shapes. Asterisk logos and icons asterisk design simple logos and icons directly in CSS. Asterisk adding visual interest asterisk break the monotony of purely rectangular layouts and add subtle visual flair. 6. Browser compatibility. The border radius property, including nested border radius, has excellent browser support. All modern browsers, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, etc., support it well. Older versions of Internet Explorer might require a vendor prefix, example Moz border radius, Weket border radius, for full compatibility, but these are generally not necessary anymore. You can safely use border radius in your CSS without worrying about major compatibility issues in contemporary browsers. To ensure maximum compatibility with legacy browsers, you could include the vendor prefixes, but it's generally not recommended as it bloats your CSS and doesn't offer significant benefit in most cases. If you need to support very old browsers, consider using a polyfill or a library that provides border radius support. 7. Tips and best practices. Asterisk experiment and iterate. Asterisk nested border radius can be tricky to master. Don't be afraid to experiment with different values to see what shapes you can create. Use browser developer tools to adjust the values in real time and visualize the effects. Asterisk start simple. Asterisk begin with simple shapes and gradually increase complexity as you become more comfortable with the syntax. Asterisk use developer tools. Asterisk browser developer tools are invaluable for debugging and understanding how border radius is being applied. Asterisk consider accessibility. Asterisk ensure that the shapes you create with border radius don't negatively impact the accessibility of your website. Use appropriate ARIA attributes and provide sufficient contrast for text and elements. Asterisk performance. Asterisk while border radius generally has good performance, very complex shapes with numerous values might have a slight performance impact, especially on older devices. Optimize your code and avoid unnecessarily complex shapes if performance becomes an issue. Asterisk visual design principles. Asterisk apply visual design principles like balance, proportion, and harmony when creating shapes with border radius. A well-designed shape can enhance the user experience. 8. Tools and resources. Asterisk online border radius generators. Asterisk several online tools can help you visualize and generate border radius code. These tools often have a visual interface that allows you to adjust the corner radii and see the resulting CSS code. Examples include ***CSS border radius generator **search for CSS border radius generator on Google. **online CodePen examples **search for CSS nested border radius CodePen on CodePen for interactive examples and inspiration. **MDN Web Docs **The Mozilla Developer Network, MDN, provides comprehensive documentation for CSS properties, including border radius. **CSS Tricks **CSS Tricks is a valuable resource for learning about CSS techniques and best practices. 9. Conclusion. Nested border radius is a powerful CSS technique that allows you to create visually striking and unique shapes. By understanding the syntax and experimenting with different values, you can add a touch of creativity to your web designs. While it might seem complex at first, with practice and the right tools, you can master nested border radius and unlock a whole new world of design possibilities. Remember to prioritize accessibility and performance when using this technique in your projects. Happy coding!